Hi Year 8. Today we're going to look at some more basics of clay. We're going to look at the steps to joining clay. Now some of you will remember these if we did monsters last year, otherwise this might be brand new for you. So last lesson we looked at pinch pots, coils, slabs and slab pots. Our new information is how to join pieces of clay together. So there are 3 steps in joining pieces of clay. It's scratching, otherwise known as scoring, adding slurry, otherwise known as slip, and then smoothing or blending. It doesn't matter how you say the words or what words you use, as long as your actions are the same, and as long as you do them in the correct order as well. So the first step is to scratch or to score. That means that you are agitating the surface of the clay. You're literally scratching the surface of the clay. So you can see in this image that this coil is going to be applied to the bottom of this pinch pot. So you need to scratch, as you can see in the picture, both pieces of clay. So the one that you're joining onto and the one that's going to be joined to. You can scratch with your finger, a skewer, a scratching tool like you see here. You can literally use anything as long as you're agitating the surface of the clay. Okay. The next step is to add slurry or slip. Slurry or slip is super watery clay. What this does is it goes into the cracks of your scratches and it acts like a glue. It can be applied with your fingers, a brush, or a sponge. Again, anything that you have on hand. Slurry can also be applied to the outside of your work to smooth the surface of the clay. So it's quite versatile in what it can be used for, but it is mostly used to help join pieces of clay together. The final step is to smooth. So we've had scratch, then we have slurry, then we have smooth. It's important to smooth the joins of our clay together. That way they stick really well and they don't come apart. It also can make your work look more finished or resolved. If you wanted to have the join marks visible, for example on this picture here, if you wanted to have the ridge visible, you would smooth your pieces of clay together and then go back in with a tool and carve that ridge in, because you want to make sure above all things that your 2 pieces of clay are joined really well. You can add your details in again later. So what does that whole process of scratch, slurry and smooth look like? This is a video that I'd like you to go back. You can pause this recording and watch it, or you can watch it at the end. This will show you in the correct series what it will look like. This is another video that I would like you to watch. It's of an artist at work. He makes super realistic food sculptures out of both ceramics, also fiberglass and resin. So I'd like you to watch it just to get some inspiration for your own artwork. I will be putting up an Edmodo quiz for you, so please complete that on scratch, slurry and smooth, and then also the forms of clay. If you have any questions, please comment on the lesson box or send them to me in a private message, and I look forward to seeing you guys soon.